Alright, I guess this is a welcome back, the day 2 on TNA in the morning. Again, it's a little later in the day. Weekends, kind of go out and drink at night, and
It's 1, yeah.
we don't get up till late, so be ready for the weekends, kind of be a later show. What we're going to do to talk about today is pretty much we're just going to give you a couple stories. We didn't really have anything planned for today, so we got some stuff to do, so we're just going to tell you some quick stories. We're going to let Alex go first. Got Caleb Sanderson's story I think everybody needs to hear, so we'll let him tell that, and I'm gonna go do something real quick, so if you excuse me.
What this kid is doing, I don't know, but anyways, here I was. I went to Ames for the weekend to party my ass off, a couple of my friends, and we were walking in the wellness center where everyone, lifts weights and plays basketball and stuff like that. And so I was walking up the stairs with my friends, and they're just showing me all these different places and different things you can work out and all that shit. Anyways, as I'm walking up, Caleb Sanderson, wrestling champ, gold medalist, probably the best wrestler of all time, walks down the stairs right by me. I didn't notice. All my friends did. They're like, whoa, that was Caleb Sanderson. Well, we get up the stairs, and Caleb Sanderson gets down the stairs. So he's on a completely different level than me. And I say, I should have kicked his ass. I'm just joking around. Clearly he could have beat the living piss out of me, but trying to throw a joke out there. All my friends laugh. And Tyler looks over the railing and he says, oh no, Cale heard ya. So I look over the railing, and there's Caleb Sanderson, the wrestler, looking up at me, just laughing as if to say, I could rip you to shreds. Because he could. But that's pretty much my Caleb Sanderson story, and I'm going to leave it to Tyler to tell one of his great stories.
I thought we'd bring somebody on the show with us today, a little helpful guy. I call him a Panther Club guy. He's with us all the time now. Couldn't have stolen from a couple of people at the basketball game, kind of pissing people off, but it's what we do, so we don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna sit over here. You can't really see him.
It was like Ocean's 11, like stealing this thing. Like we had to do a lot of shit. We had to hire a lot of people, but it's worth it. Look how cool this guy is.
Yeah. So he kind of hangs out with us all the time now. So we're gonna bring Alex back with the camera. But okay. What story am I throwing out today? I got so many of them. I'm thinking that we should.
Got a lot of stories.
I'm thinking maybe we should throw the Centerville story out at him.
Centerville story.
Kind of involves both of us.
It was fun.
Anyway,
interesting.
So we know this girl from UNI. Her name's Heather. But I can give you her last name because we don't really tell people our last name.
We don't trust any of you.
Exactly. You probably steal a lot of shit and then we get in trouble and blame shit on us. But anyway, other than that, so we know this girl named Heather. She lives in Centerville, Iowa. So we're like, you know what? She's having this pancake day thing, this festival going on the whole weekend. Let's go down there, do a little drinking, and visit some people. And we head down there. Friday night we get down there, had a little party. It's all good, And then Saturday night comes along, and they decide they're going to have this big old bonfire party. And there's a lot of people there, and there's a lot of underage drinking, which, as we were told, we highly approve of. And me and Alex, we have a 20. What do we have? We have bottles, right?
Bottles. We had 20 bottles.
We had 20 bottles of, I believe it was Bud Light.
Bud Light. Right.
So we walked in this party with our Bud Light. We're excited, because we just wanted to drink, so. And we find out there's a beer pong table going on in the house, this old abandoned house. We're like, alright, we walk in, and we weren't probably in there for 2 minutes.
I had a feeling, so I left. I left the house, and I went out to the bonfire to keep going.
He left me behind. He left his good old buddy behind. Shows you how much he cares about me. But anyway, so this big guy, I don't know if you guys know who this Wallace is. His name is Wallace Carter. We're going to say his last name.
Big son of a bitch.
I would never fuck with him. I believe, like Alex said before, I'd rather fuck with a rhino before I fuck with Wallace Carter.
Yeah, that's true. He probably puts up 350, but.
Anyway, he comes down the stairs and he's like, man, there's cops everywhere. You guys got to get out of here. I'm freaking out. I'm like, I'm probably the worst kid to tell bad news to because I freak out all the time. So my heart's racing. Heather, the girl we're with, her heart's racing. We're hiding. Cops are flashing their lights in. Going, oh, they're scurrying around like rats. So and all of a sudden this guy starts yelling, guys, we gotta go. Some guy has ripped boards off the wall and we're running out of an opening. I mean, I'm like, I don't know how the hell he got it off, but I'm getting the hell out of here. And I jump down. You don't expect, to be the ground. You run out the hole and it's just the ground. That was about a 3-foot drop off. I think I hurt my ankle in the process of jumping down this hole. And we start running. We're running through cornfields and we're getting pushed around in the ditches. I'm bleeding. I got thorns in my hands and my arms.
Meanwhile, some girl's telling me that the cops have dogs, helicopters, and heat sensor lasers or whatever. Fucking freaking me out because
thermal goggles.
I don't want to. Yeah, like thermal goggles. I don't want dogs all over me.
It's true. I wouldn't no fucking dog messing with me.
I've beat the shit out of a police dog, but that's a felony.
That's an offense. Yeah, you can get a lot of trouble for that. But anyway, Alex got a little bit of a funny thing to tell you later on with the story. But so we're running through these cornfields, and I'm freaking out. Everyone in my group's freaking out. So them freaking out's making me freak out more. And they're talking about helicopters, and we're running through the corn stalks, and there's this one guy. He's just fucking pissing me off because every time we start moving, the cops can see the corn stalks moving, man. We gotta get further.
Everyone was paranoid.
So after we run like 4 miles down the road in this corn, bugs. I don't even know what the hell's crawling on me. It's dark. We get a phone call saying, "Guys, man, the cops left. They didn't even do anything. They just told us to be quiet." It was about that time that I decided I was gonna get really pissed off because I just ran 4 miles. So we get back and we're walking down the road. I'm like, let's just walk down the road. Who cares what happens? If there's cops, who cares? Just walk. We're not gonna get in trouble. So we're walking down the road and a car drives by, and this kid I'm with decides he's just gonna freak out again. So he takes me, he chucks me into the ditch. A falling down tree sitting there. I hit it as hard as I can. I think I hurt my arm pretty severely, but he didn't even care. He just jumps down next to me. And we go, yeah, that's right, we got 10 minutes. So, okay. Tell the story, go back, party. Everyone's drinking again, we're having a good time. Alex tells his story about, what'd you tell this girl? He said that his little group they were with should have killed somebody to make the drinking.
I said, I was like, we were all together in a group, and I said, I was trying to throw some humor into the situation because everyone was so nervous and scared. And I said, how about one of us just kills somebody else and it makes the drinking look less bad? And then
it got a lot of good comments. It got a lot of but you know what? That's all we got. That's all we got for today. That was our little Centerville trip. That was this Chaos Center trip, our little trip to Ames. I hope you liked the stories. I mean, I know they weren't.
We have better ones than that.
They weren't great, but we don't have a lot of time. We got some stuff to do today, so we're gonna let you go.
Super Bowl, go Cardinals.
Go Cardinals, 24-21.
Kurt Warner, representing you and I.
Okay, we gotta get him going. So
all
for
right.
TNA in the morning again, I'm Tyler.
I'll tip the hat.
And this Alex who's tipping his hat. And we will see you maybe tomorrow. I'm not thinking tomorrow though. We got some class in the morning,
Got
so
some class. Who knows?
it might be later in the day tomorrow. So
you get more than 10 views.
we're gonna let you go. We haven't got one video yet, so
Step it up, viewers.
we're gonna let you go. So adios.
Peace.